minute left. The enemy is out of second chances.
Yo guys, what is going on? So this video, kind of an announcement, I guess, also just a little bit of casual gameplay in the background. These are my first games back on console in a long time. Probably it's been like 6 months since I've been on console. As you guys know, I moved to PC. I got sponsored by Evolve. Big shout out to the homies at Evolve, by the way. They hooked me up with an absolute beast of a PC because I wanted to move, in preparation for Trials and Shadowkeep and all of that. I wanted to get on PC. The increased frame rate, the better graphics, everything, you name it. There's so many good things about PC Destiny. However, Trials dropped, and we don't need to focus too much more on the hacking, but we all know the hacking is out of control. It's insane. And the thing is, I know I've done some videos showing people flying around the map and the implement Nova bombs and all of that shit. Whilst you get those kind of hackers, there are also so many players who are also using much slyer forms of hacking, wall hacks, aimbots, all of that kind of thing, where they really they toggle it on and off. They don't get detected because Bungie's anti-cheat is not capable of detecting people who slyly aimbot and wall hack. They don't really get banned. So what that creates is a constant feeling of uncertainty when I'm playing Trials. Is this player legit? And honestly, that thing in the back of my mind, constantly questioning whether I'm playing cheaters or not, and sometimes probably falsely accusing people of cheating. I can't say for sure that I've falsely accused anyone, but I'll tell you this: if you're playing cheaters all day, and then some decent player hits you with a snipe, you're gonna be like, that motherfucker's cheating, when he probably isn't. It's just not nice, man. It's really toxic. It's just not enjoyable, and it basically has effectively ruined my enjoyment of Trials, even though I still make pretty good plays and still put out good content on PC. The Trials highlight video I put out the other day did really well. Obviously a lot of good plays. It was a tribute to the cheaters, saying, look man, you can do this without cheating, just plug in a controller. Obviously the gameplay you're seeing in the background, this is on console. I am using Bastion and Antea swords. I won't lie to you guys, playing 6 months, 144 FPS, 100 FOV, and then going down to 30 FPS and 72 FOV, it's kind of rough, man. Even though I was still using a controller on PC, weapons do feel different. My aim with the Chaperone right now on console is non-existent. So admittedly, I'm taking the easy way out by using the Antea swords with Bastion. It's a really strong combination, and it's not very aim intensive. And right now I am just trying to hang, because obviously my objective is to do Trials Help on PlayStation. Obviously I'll be streaming the Trials Help at twitch.tv/DFPShake. We're doing Trials raffles all weekend. I'll be playing with the homie Petite tonight. I know a lot of you guys want to see me play with Petite, so that will be happening tonight at my stream. Like I said, twitch.tv/DFPShake. Make sure you come by. If you've been one of the people who's been messaging me ever since Trials dropped, will you be playing Trials on console? Please, DFP, come to console. Well, I'm telling you to put your money where your mouth is. Or not your money where your mouth is, but to turn up to the stream and just be there. I'm really looking forward to, playing Trials without that cloud hanging over my head. Are these fuckers cheating? Am I playing a hacker? Will he start respawning any second now? I'm really looking forward to that. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I also feel like the player population numbers and the participation at this point is probably higher on PlayStation than it is on Steam. Now, there's no way for us to accurately, figure out whether that's actually the case, because on Trials Report, the website that tracks the trial statistics, it just gives you the entire number of players who have participated across all of the platforms. So, we've got around 200 something thousand players. Now, if you're going to take a guess, I would say around 120,000 or so would probably be on PlayStation. Maybe like the rest of it is split between Steam and Xbox. But I do get the feeling that the most players are actually on PlayStation. Even with the game being free to play on Steam, the fact is most free to play players aren't playing Trials. Most free to play guys are probably just playing PvE. The only people playing Trials are people who are actively, been paying customers of the game for a long time. That's my fair assumption. And I feel like there are probably more active paying players on PlayStation than Steam at this point. So, not to say that things will be perfect on console, because that's far from true. It definitely won't be perfect, but I think it'll be a much better experience overall than Steam, obviously because of the hackers. Now, the one thing I do want to talk about is what am I going to be running on console? Well, like I told you a little bit earlier, I will probably be using Bastion with Antaeus Wars, at least until my eyes readjust. Once my eyes are fully readjusted, then I think I'll probably go back to the Chaperone, or maybe just, I don't know, maybe just use a regular shoddy. I'm not quite sure. One thing I've noticed playing on console for the past, like couple of hours really, is the meta and the sandbox is a little bit more constricting and restrictive on console. Hard light seems to be just that little bit more extra powerful, and I do think it's down to the FOV and the frame rate, in the sense that you're getting flinched so hard by hard light that it's kind of hard to respond with anything other than hard light or maybe another auto rifle. I think Not Forgotten is probably pretty solid as well on PlayStation. I want you guys to chime in the comment section if you guys are playing Trials on console. What has been your go-to loadout? I feel like for most players it is Hardlight and Revoker, or Hardlight Astral Horizon. I don't really see much else. I have run into a few players here and there running like Spare Rations and Dire Promise, but I do feel like that's quite rare at this point. And again, if you're gonna rock something like a Beloved for your sniper, then I don't see any reason why you wouldn't use Last Word, since Last Word is incredibly strong still on controller. Obviously on mouse and keyboard it's pretty much neutered to the point of uselessness. Not quite the case on controller. I think coming back so abruptly really does highlight that whilst controller on PC and controller on console are mechanically identical in the how things work, that FOV change and the frame rate change makes a big difference. PC controller is so much easier than controller on console. This isn't a diss to any of my homies running controller on PC. Obviously not, because I run controller on PC as well. But that increase to FOV and frame rate basically ups the performance of every single weapon. It's basically the same, but not the same, if that makes any sense. It's the same, but just slightly easier. With that increase in FOV, you can just see so much more around you. On PC, if a hunter jumps up over my head, I can see him. My FOV allows me to perfectly track him. I might not turn as quick as someone using a mouse and keyboard, but in terms of my field of view, I can see just fine. Coming back to console, having a hunter jump up over my head, it's kind of fucking rough, man. I am not gonna lie. It feels so much more zoomed in. That's the thing, with the FOV being lower, it literally feels like, when you're on Windows and you're browsing the internet and you zoom in on your window and you can't see as much. That's basically what it is, right? Like, it's just kind of disorienting. The decision I also have left now to make is, am I going to be exclusively now on PS4, or am I going to try and go back and forth? My initial plan is to go back and forth. Maybe one day console, one day PC. I know Fallout has been doing that kind of thing. Although I think he exclusively runs Trials Help on console, he does go back and forth. Janeda Jake, another person who goes back and forth. So I think for now, my plan will be to go back and forth. So I'm not abandoning PC forever. I'm not staying on console indefinitely. The only time you'll see me on console is on the weekend for Trials. Like I said, I will be playing with Petit later tonight. We're doing Trials on PlayStation. Twitch.tv/DFBShake. Make sure you come on through. I'm kind of sad that I had to make this choice. No offense, it's not like I have anything against console, but I've been, so used to PC now for the past couple of months, and I really didn't want to have to make this change. But Bungie have kind of forced our hand here with the cheaters and all of the nonsense. So your boy is back, man. I hope you guys will come back to stream. I hope we can have some good times and Trials with the community. That is my main goal when it comes to playing Trials. So hopefully that is what happens. I'm going to sign out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, like I said, hope to see you in the stream. And I will catch you guys next time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And also hit that like button for your boy. Don't forget, hit that like button. Peace.